It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's not my favorite disease. I've had a couple. It's not my favorite one.
Christina Applegate's life has unfolded under the relentless gaze of the public eye since childhood, exposing her to a series of tumultuous and sorrowful moments shared intimately with her audience. Her fame inadvertently made her a frequent subject of headlines, highlighting the unfortunate and deeply sorrowful experiences she faced, both directly and indirectly. However, amidst the glare of the spotlight, she also bore the weight of other tragic events. Below lie the most harrowing and agonizing chapters in Christina Applegate's journey. When talking about Christina Applegate's tragedy, we cannot help but mention her and her parents' two tearful divorces. Christina Applegate's childhood was marred by the abrupt disintegration of her parents' relationship, which crumbled when Christina was merely 5 months old. The rift between her parents cast a shadow over her childhood, leaving her father, Bob, to retreat to the serene landscapes of Big Sur, while Christina remained under the care of her mother, Nancy, in the bustling city of Hollywood. Despite the physical separation, Christina's emotional landscape was deeply affected by the absence of her father. In a candid reflection shared during an interview on Who Do You Think You Are?, Christina revealed the poignant truth of her early years, stating, "My dad and mother split up when I was so young. I didn't get to spend the kind of time with him that I think either I or him would have liked to have spent." This admission lays bare the longing she harbored for a connection with her father, a sentiment echoed by Bob's own unfulfilled desire to be a more present figure in his daughter's life. The year 1972 marked the finalization of her parents' separation, thrusting young Christina into the role of a provider for her family. With her mother, Nancy Pretty, struggling to secure steady acting roles throughout the tumultuous 70s, the burden of financial support fell squarely on Christina's shoulders. Driven by necessity rather than choice, Christina delved into the world of child acting to ensure the survival of her family. In a candid interview with Backstage, she reflected on this challenging period, revealing, "It was something that I was always doing because I had to, for survival. That was how we made our money. Me doing radio commercials or whatever. It's how we were fed." These words encapsulate the stark reality of her upbringing, where the pursuit of stardom was intertwined with the imperative need to put food on the table and keep a roof over their heads. When it comes to the family aspect, Christina Applegate's grandma has served as a terrifying tragedy in her life. At the heart of this saga lies her father, Bob Applegate, whose own childhood was shrouded in the enigmatic shadows of familial secrets and unanswered questions. Bob Applegate's upbringing was far from conventional, shaped by the tender yet firm hand of his paternal grandmother, who assumed the mantle of caregiver in the absence of his biological parents. His early years were marked by a profound absence, with scant knowledge of his mother, whose existence faded into the realm of distant memory with her untimely demise during his formative years. "We know she died young," Christina Applegate revealed during an emotional conversation on Who Do You Think You Are? The fragments of Bob's recollections paint a haunting portrait of a mother lost too soon, her name relegated to the recesses of forgotten history. It wasn't until Christina's relentless pursuit of her family's ancestry unearthed a long-hidden treasure trove of information that the pieces of Bob's past began to coalesce into a semblance of coherence. Through diligent sleuthing and the tenacity of familial bonds, Christina uncovered a vital clue: her paternal grandmother's name, Lavina Shaw. This revelation served as a beacon of hope amidst the murky depths of uncertainty, offering a glimpse into the origins of her father's lineage and the secrets that lay buried beneath the sands of time. Yet the newfound clarity was accompanied by a chilling revelation, as Bob Applegate recounted a harrowing tale relayed to him by his grandmother during his tender years. "She told me that she was found outside a bar, dead, beaten to death," he solemnly recalled. the weight of his words echoing through the corridors of history. The revelations contained within the court documents paint a vivid portrait of Lavina Shaw's harrowing journey, punctuated by the relentless onslaught of emotional and physical behavior inflicted upon her by her husband and Bob's father, Paul Applegate. In a poignant testament to her resilience, Lavina made the courageous decision to flee the suffocating confines of her marriage in 1941, seeking refuge from the torment that plagued her existence. However, the glimmer of hope offered by her escape was swiftly extinguished by the cruel hand of fate, as reconciliation with Paul Applegate led only to further anguish and despair. As the shadows of behavior loomed ever larger, Lavina found herself ensnared in a vicious cycle of violence, culminating in her courageous decision to file for divorce, a bold act of defiance against the oppressive forces that sought to extinguish her spirit. Yet even in the throes of adversity, Lavina's indomitable spirit endured, her unwavering resolve serving as a beacon of hope amidst the tumultuous storms of life. However, her quest for liberation was tragically cut short, as Paul Applegate, fueled by vindictive rage, orchestrated a campaign of persecution against her, culminating in her prosecution for adultery, a grave injustice that shattered the fragile semblance of justice and tore asunder the bonds of familial love. In the wake of Lavina's tragic demise, the scars of her tumultuous existence lingered as haunting echoes of the past, etched into the annals of history by the hands of time. According to her death certificate, Lavina succumbed to the ravages of pulmonary tuberculosis and cirrhosis of the liver, the tragic consequences of a life ravaged by the relentless specters of behavior and addiction. Following in her parents' footsteps, Christina was once again faced with a brutal divorce from her partner. In 1997, she embarked on a romantic journey with fellow actor Jonathan Shaich, seeking solace and companionship amidst the chaos of Hollywood. Yet, the fairy tale facade would soon crumble, as the strains of fame and personal struggles took their toll on their relationship. In 2005, Christina and Jonathan announced their separation, plunging Christina once again into the throes of heartache and uncertainty. The subsequent legal proceedings culminated in a divorce in 2007, marking the end of a chapter in Christina's life fraught with both joy and sorrow. The tumultuous romantic journey of Christina Applegate after her separation from Jonathan Shaich in 2005 unveils a poignant tale of love, loss, and the relentless struggle against the demons of addiction. Amidst the upheaval of her personal life, Christina found solace and companionship in the arms of Lee Grivas, an enigmatic fisherman and photographer hailing from the rugged wilderness of Alaska. Their serendipitous encounter was orchestrated by fate itself, as a mutual friend from the production of Sweet Charity served as the catalyst for their whirlwind romance. Yet, beneath the veneer of newfound love, lurked the shadows of Lee's inner turmoil, a relentless battle against the insidious grip of drugs and alcohol that threatened to consume him whole. Despite Christina's unwavering support and steadfast devotion, Lee's struggles with addiction proved to be an insurmountable obstacle, casting a dark shadow over their budding relationship. Time and again, Christina was forced to confront the painful reality of watching her beloved spiral deeper into the abyss of substance abuse, torn between her love for him and the crushing weight of his self-destructive tendencies. Their tumultuous relationship became a heartbreaking cycle of separation and reconciliation, as Christina grappled with the devastating toll of Lee's addiction on both their lives. She loved him, but couldn't stand by and watch him ruin his life, revealed an unidentified insider, capturing the agonizing dilemma that plagued Christina's heart. Amidst the tumultuous ebb and flow of their romance, Christina and Lee found themselves drawn back into each other's arms one final time in April 2008, a fleeting moment of respite amidst the storm of their turbulent relationship. Yet tragically, their reunion was destined to be short-lived, as the specter of addiction reared its ugly head once more, tearing them apart with a finality that echoed with the echoes of sorrow and regret. In the quietude of Hollywood's twilight, Lee Grievous met a tragic end, his life extinguished by the merciless grip of an overdose at the tender age of 26. The news sent shockwaves through the hearts of those who knew him, leaving behind a void that could never be filled. Lee was an incredible human being who was an extremely important and beautiful part of my life, Christina mournfully reflected, her words imbued with a profound sense of loss and longing. In addition to the tragedy from Christina's ex-husband and late boyfriend, she also had to go through a new incident with her new husband, Martin Lenoble, a talented musician whose melodic bass lines reverberated through the smoky confines of LA's alternative rock scene. Their initial encounter occurred in the mid-1990s, a fortuitous meeting that would set the stage for a friendship that would span more than a decade. Bound by a shared love for music and a deep appreciation for each other's company, Christina and Martin forged a bond that transcended the boundaries of time and space. As the years unfolded, their friendship blossomed into something deeper, fueled by the undeniable chemistry that crackled between them. In 2008, amidst the backdrop of life's unpredictable symphony, Christina and Martin took the leap from friends to lovers, their hearts intertwined in a dance of passion and longing. 2 years later, on a crisp February evening, suffused with the soft glow of candlelight, Martin knelt before Christina, a glimmering ring clasped tightly in his trembling hand. In a moment that would be etched into the annals of their shared history, he pledged his eternal love and devotion, sealing their commitment with a promise of forever. Their joy knew no bounds when, in 2011, they welcomed their precious daughter Sadie into the world, a radiant beacon of hope amidst the chaos of life's ever-changing tides. As they reveled in the bliss of parenthood, their love deepened, anchored by the unbreakable bonds of family and the promise of a future filled with infinite possibilities. Yet, amidst the tranquility of their newfound happiness, a shadow loomed on the horizon, threatening to shatter their idyllic existence. In the fall of 2012, the tranquility of their lives was shattered by a series of chilling threats that emanated from the depths of social media, a sinister reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the veil of digital anonymity. An unidentified user, veiled in anonymity, unleashed a torrent of vitriol and hostility towards Martin, venting their fury at his union with Christina. "You stole Christina Applegate away from me," they seethed, their words dripping with malice and resentment. "If not for you, she would be mine." Fearing for their safety and well-being, Christina and Martin took swift action, reaching out to the authorities for protection. The Los Angeles Police Department, recognizing the gravity of the situation, swiftly intervened, obtaining a search warrant to identify the source of the threats. Despite their best efforts, the perpetrator remained elusive, their digital footprint erased in the blink of an eye. The specter of fear lingered in the air, casting a shadow over their lives as they grappled with the uncertainty of what lay ahead. In addition to troubled relationships, Christina also encountered a tragedy on stage that left permanent damage. The anticipation surrounding Christina Applegate's major theatrical debut in Neil Simon's beloved musical Sweet Charity reached a fever pitch as the spring of 2005 dawned upon Broadway. With the spotlight firmly fixed upon her, Christina was poised to embody the iconic role of Charity Hope Valentine, a spirited yet downtrodden dancer whose journey of resilience and redemption captivated audiences for generations. As the curtains rose on the Broadway revival, Christina's portrayal of Charity shimmered with a palpable blend of vulnerability and tenacity, breathing new life into the timeless character. With her background as a co-founder of the renowned Pussycat Dolls dance troupe, Christina approached the demanding choreography of Sweet Charity with grace and precision befitting the stage. However, Fate had other plans in store for Christina and the production, as a fateful twist of events unfolded during a performance in Chicago. A pivotal moment that would test Christina's resolve like never before. In the midst of a mesmerizing dance sequence, disaster struck as Christina suffered a fractured bone in her foot, the searing pain threatening to derail her momentous debut. Undeterred by the agony coursing through her body, Christina valiantly attempted to soldier on, determined to fulfill her commitment to the production and the audience. Yet, as the minutes stretched into an eternity of agony, it became abundantly clear that the show must go on without her. As Christina embarked on the arduous journey of recovery, a cloud of uncertainty loomed over the future of Sweet Charity. Amidst whispers of cancellation and dashed hopes, Christina refused to surrender to defeat, determined to see her vision through to fruition. With unwavering conviction and steely determination, she rallied the producers and organizers behind her cause, advocating passionately for the continuation of the production and the realization of her Broadway dreams. Against all odds, Christina's impassioned plea bore fruit, as Sweet Charity triumphantly made its long-awaited debut on the storied stages of Broadway in May 2005. The resounding success of the production served as a testament to Christina's resilience and indomitable spirit, a testament to the transformative power of perseverance in the face of adversity. However, the triumph of the Broadway premiere was bittersweet for Christina, as the lingering effects of her injury cast a shadow over her future prospects on the stage. Despite receiving a coveted Tony Award nomination for Best Actress in a Musical, an accolade that underscored her immense talent and dedication to her craft, Christina's dreams of a flourishing Broadway career were dashed by the cruel hand of fate. The lingering specter of her broken bone, compounded by the enduring bodily damage wrought by her grueling ordeal, rendered Christina unable to dance, a devastating blow to her artistic aspirations and a poignant reminder of the fragility of the human body. Forced to confront the harsh reality of her physical limitations, Christina grappled with the heartbreaking realization that her Broadway dreams would remain forever out of reach. "I actually can't dance anymore," Christina confessed in a candid interview with The Insider, her words weighted with a palpable sense of sorrow and resignation. "And that is sad for me because I always wanted to go back. But I probably won't be able to." In addition, insomnia is also considered a tragedy related to Christina Applegate's health. Her battle with insomnia transcends mere sleeplessness. It's a relentless struggle that permeates every facet of her being, leaving a profound impact on her spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being. For more than 2 decades, Christina has grappled with the torment of sleeplessness, grappling with the debilitating effects of a condition that knows no mercy. In a poignant revelation to People magazine in 2020, Christina bared her soul, offering a glimpse into the depths of her nocturnal torment. "It affects your spiritual self, emotional self, and physical self," she confessed, her words tinged with the weariness of a soul battered by the relentless onslaught of sleeplessness. Throughout her 20s and 30s, Christina found herself ensnared in the merciless grip of insomnia, condemned to wander the desolate landscapes of sleepless nights. Her mind a prisoner to the ceaseless chatter of racing thoughts and restless yearnings. Yet, the birth of her daughter in 2011 heralded a new chapter in Christina's struggle with sleeplessness, a chapter marked by the relentless demands of motherhood and the relentless march of time. As she navigated the tumultuous waters of early parenthood, Christina found herself ensnared in a 3-hour sleep cycle from which she could never fully emerge. "My body still wakes up every few hours. I'll also be up from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. and finally fall asleep," she revealed, her voice laden with the weariness of a soul stretched to its breaking point. In her quest for elusive rest, Christina has embraced a strict regimen of sleep hygiene, transforming her bedroom into a sanctuary of tranquility amidst the chaos of the night. Cold temperatures, no lights, no pets, and no phones. These are the hallmarks of Christina's nocturnal sanctuary, a sacred space where she seeks solace amidst the ceaseless tumult of her restless mind. In 2016, Christina emerged as a beacon of hope for fellow insomniacs, assuming the mantle of celebrity ambassador and advocate for sleep hygiene, partnering with the nonprofit organization Why So Awake. Christina embarked on a mission to raise awareness and provide support for those who find themselves ensnared in the merciless clutches of sleeplessness. It has not stopped here. It was during a routine medical checkup in 2008 that Christina received news that would shatter the fragile tranquility of her existence. A concerning inconsistency revealed by an MRI scan, a harbinger of a silent menace lurking within the depths of her body. For Christina, the chilling realization that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer at the tender age of 36 sent shockwaves through her being, unleashing a tidal wave of emotions that threatened to overwhelm her. Even though it ran in my family, I never in a million years thought it would happen to me, she confessed, her voice trembling with the weight of her newfound reality. I was scared soulless. In the wake of the devastating diagnosis, Christina confronted a stark choice that would define the trajectory of her journey toward healing and survival. Armed with the knowledge that she carried a mutation on the BRCA gene, a genetic anomaly that significantly increased her risk of developing breast cancer, Christina made the courageous decision to take decisive action to safeguard her future. With unwavering resolve and steely determination, Christina opted to undergo a double mastectomy, a radical surgical procedure aimed at excising the cancerous threat that loomed within her body and preemptively thwarting the possibility of recurrence. In the crucible of surgery, Christina emerged as a warrior, her spirit unbroken by the physical scars that now adorned her body, a testament to her unwavering commitment to reclaiming her health and her future. Yet, even as Christina embarked on the arduous journey toward recovery, the specter of her diagnosis loomed large over her life, casting a shadow of uncertainty and fear that threatened to engulf her. Within weeks of her surgery, the private struggles of her battle with breast cancer were thrust into the harsh glare of the public spotlight as the media seized upon her diagnosis with ruthless fervor. As a public figure thrust into the unforgiving glare of the spotlight, Christina grappled not only with the daunting realities of her diagnosis, but also with the invasive intrusion of her private struggles into the public domain. The revelation of her medical status, without her knowledge or consent, marked the beginning of a tumultuous chapter in Christina's life, one characterized by relentless scrutiny and unyielding pressure. In the aftermath of her double mastectomy surgery, as she sought to navigate the treacherous waters of recovery, Christina found herself confronted with a total emotional collapse, a harrowing descent into the depths of despair and uncertainty. The good thing is that we got the information out, but talking about the facts of the disease, I didn't have to see what was going on with me. I think when it slowed down, all that came crashing down, she confessed, her voice tinged with the raw vulnerability of a soul laid bare. In the solitude of her darkest moments, Christina grappled with the psychological fallout of her battle with breast cancer, the stark reality of her mortality, and the profound impact of her mastectomy weighing heavily on her mind. Yet, even amidst the shadows of despair, Christina found solace in the unwavering support of her loved ones and the boundless resilience of the human spirit. Armed with the knowledge that she carried a mutation on the BRCA gene, a genetic anomaly that significantly increased her risk of developing ovarian cancer, Christina made the courageous decision to take control of her destiny once more. In 2017, after the birth of her daughter, she underwent a prophylactic surgery to remove her ovaries and fallopian tubes, a bold yet empowering choice that served as a poignant testament to her unwavering determination to reclaim her health and her future. "That's how I've taken control of everything. It's a relief," she revealed, her words imbued with a sense of triumph and liberation. However, Christina Applegate's health took an unexpected turn as she entered her late 40s and early 50s. It began with a subtle sensation, a faint vibration coursing through her arms and legs, accompanied by a troubling lack of feeling in those appendages. Initially dismissed as inconsequential, these symptoms soon escalated into a relentless onslaught, leaving Christina grappling with a sense of unease and apprehension. "My toes got numb, and I ignored it. The balls of my foot got numb, and I ignored it. All of a sudden, I'd be like falling over. People were like, 'Oh, it's just neuropathy,'" she recounted, her voice tinged with the raw vulnerability of a soul confronting the unknown. As the symptoms grew increasingly pronounced and alarming, Christina found herself confronted with a stark reality that she could no longer ignore. Unable to walk moderate distances and plagued by inexplicable weight gain and loss of balance, she knew that it was time to seek medical attention. In the summer of 2021, amidst the bustling chaos of her Netflix series Dead to Me, Christina embarked on a journey of medical discovery, one that would ultimately lead her to confront a devastating diagnosis: multiple sclerosis, a degenerative and destructive neurological condition that ravages the body from within, became the unexpected adversary in Christina's battle for health and vitality. As she grappled with the profound implications of her diagnosis, Christina's world was plunged into a maelstrom of uncertainty and fear. Production on the third season of Dead to Me ground to a halt as Christina devoted herself to receiving the medical attention and support she so desperately needed. The effects of multiple sclerosis are manifold and far-reaching, encompassing every aspect of one's physical and emotional well-being. From mobility and vision to balance, strength, and speech, the insidious disease leaves no aspect of the body untouched. Yet amidst the chaos of her diagnosis, Christina found solace in the embrace of time, a precious commodity that allowed her the opportunity to process her loss and come to terms with the profound changes unfolding within her. "There is no better, but it was good for me. I needed to process the loss of my life, my loss of that part of me," she reflected, her words echoing with the raw honesty of someone grappling with the complexities of their own mortality. Christina Applegate's journey through the labyrinth of multiple sclerosis unfolded against the backdrop of a life once defined by vitality and vigor, now tinged with the specter of uncertainty and loss. As she grappled with the profound implications of her diagnosis, Christina found herself navigating a treacherous landscape fraught with challenges and obstacles, each step a testament to her unwavering courage and resilience. During a hiatus from filming Dead to Me, Christina embarked on a journey of self-discovery, a quest to come to terms with the profound changes unfolding within her body and spirit. It takes time to kind of figure out this disease and figure out what's bringing on symptoms. I'm just a newbie to all of this, so I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm also in mourning for the person that I was, she confessed, her words echoing with the raw vulnerability of someone grappling with the complexities of their own mortality. As she adapted to life with multiple sclerosis, Christina discovered that even the simplest tasks had become Herculean feats of endurance. Though she was able to walk, it was at a slower pace than before her diagnosis, and only with the assistance of a cane, a tangible reminder of the limitations imposed by her condition. Yet, amidst the relentless onslaught of physical and emotional challenges, Christina refused to surrender to despair. With unwavering determination, she forged ahead, advocating for herself on the set of Dead to Me as she grappled with the exhausting demands of filming in the sweltering California heat. Her journey was marked by moments of profound vulnerability and resilience, days when she required the use of a wheelchair on set, moments when a crew member held her upright for scenes and sequences that were rewritten to accommodate her changing needs. Some filming days were scrapped entirely if Christina lacked the strength to leave her home, a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of her condition and the fragility of human existence. As the final season of Dead to Me drew to a close, Christina found herself at a crossroads, grappling with the uncertainty of what the future held. "I can't even imagine going to set right now. This is a progressive disease," she confessed, her words tinged with a sense of resignation and acceptance. Yet, even as she confronted the daunting reality of her condition, Christina remained resolute in her determination to forge ahead. "I don't know if I'm going to get worse. I can do voiceover stuff because I have to support my family and keep my brain working," she declared, her voice filled with a quiet resolve. What do you think about the tragic tragedies that Christina Applegate had to go through? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.